together. Well, social media is buzzing over last night's debate, from the most tweeted about topics to Donald Trump's hands and other things.
So let's bring in to talk about the trends and the web, Fox and Friends weekend co-host Clayton Morris. Clayton, love it when you come.
It was very diplomatic of you, tweeting about his hands and other things.
I'll let you take care of that.
Yeah, thanks for giving that one to me. Well, Donald Trump overall was the most tweeted about candidate once again. It wasn't even close. Donald Trump crushed the competition last night on social media reaction. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it was all favorable. People talking about different parts of his anatomy, his business dealings, 62% to Ted Cruz's 16%, you can see on down the line there. Then the most searched for candidates across Google and the interwebs themselves, Donald Trump blows the competition out of the water. 74% Google traffic for Donald Trump last night. But one of the most searched for in every state, we haven't really seen this map before. This is fascinating. This is according to Google Trends. Look at that. Donald Trump across all 50 states was the most searched for candidate. Every state in the union. I don't know how well he did in Puerto Rico, though. We'll have to check on that one. Meanwhile, though, Trump's hands. That ended up being one of the most talked about gestures and memes last night, was his hands, him gesticulating during the event. A local reporter asked him about his hands because he brought it up during the debate about the size of his hands, and you can see him there putting his hands up next to the reporter. And then last night we had this zoom in. People were taking photos and zooming in and sharing these on social media of his supposedly tiny hands. So this was all over social media. And then here's my favorite. This was a meme that popped up. Trump's baby hands was all over social media last night, his tiny little baby hands. One of the noteworthy moments, though, last night was Megyn Kelly. She was #1 on one of the noteworthy mentions. She was mentioned 18,000 times. Ted Cruz, when he told Donald to count to 10, that was one of the most tweeted about comments with more than 3,000 times. And then Twitter went crazy over the white speck that was hanging off of Ted Cruz's lip for a while. That was tweeted more than 3,000 times in 20 minutes. But it was the girl behind Megyn Kelly that stole the whole show. She's being called the dabbing girl, because they were making gesticulating gestures the whole night, talking with their friends. People, there she is. She's dabbing herself. And she stole the whole show last night, guys. So I don't know who those girls were. They ended up moving them out of there at some point, but they were like little, they're teenagers. How do you get in the most coveted seats in the debate?
I don't know. And why would you even do that?
I don't know. And they're on, hey, I'm on TV. Look at me.
But now look at them. They're famous. They're all over, right?
The dabbing girls. That's right. It's the new rock band.
Must be Carolina Panther fans.
Probably.
Yeah.